Hello guys! Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today our topic is jury test in the United Kingdom and what to expect in the test. But before you book your test guys, you book it online and you have to pay a certain amount. There, up to this date now guys, when I book my jury test online, you have to prepare your card with you so you can pay the amount that they required us there. I think when I took my test, I paid about 34 pound, I think guys. But up to this date now guys, there is a change of the price. So check it online, how much is the updated now. So before I book my theory test, I've already done a lot of driving lessons with my instructor. So it's more than 6 months, friends, when I booked my theory test. But before that guys, before you book your theory test, make sure you done a lot of readings, you done a lot of practice on the computer, because in the computer there are two sets of tests in the computer, and it's the part 1 of the test is theory, and the part 2 is hazard perception test. So you need to pass 86% so you can pass the test. So before I book test guys, I read a lot of books, and I bought one of these. It's a highway code, and highway code is very helpful. And then traffic signs, know your traffic signs. And then another one book is theory tests and the highway code. So guys, this is very helpful. So here, what to expect in the test is you will have 57 minutes to complete the test in the questions. So you have to use the touch screen to select your answer. So the test is set of 50 questions draw from a bank of more than 1,000. So all of these have multiple choice answers. So in order to pass the test, you must have a minimum score of 43 questions correctly within the given time. So guys, the government may change the pass mark from time to time. So from up to this date, it might not be the same what I have in the past. So if there is a change, you have to you can see online in the computer. So the questions appears on the screen one at a time. So the questions will appear on the screen one at a time, and then you can return to any of the question within 57 minutes. So recheck your answers. So the system will prompt you to return to any questions you have not successfully answered fully. So if based on my experience guys, what I did is I prepared myself a lot. You need a lot of discipline. You have to before your test, you need to have sufficient sleep, so you know already what to do. Relax before your test. Bring your provisional license, and of course you don't forget your appointment because they have to see the appointment reference number. So guys, it's very important that we have to be well prepared before we attempt to book our theory test. And then in preparing for your theory test, you need to read a lot. You get to know the highway code. You need to find the theory questions related directly to it. So there are so many reference books guys that you can buy online. So some books I buy it in Amazon, and this one I think I buy this in Amazon, traffic signs. That, see, and so that you will be familiarized with the topics. And then how to answer the questions. So each question has 4 or 5, 6 possible answers. So you must mark the boxes with the correct answers. So each questions tell you how many answers to mark. So you need to study it carefully, making sure you understand what is asking you. So you need to look carefully at any diagram or drawing of photograph before you look at the answers given. And then you need to decide what you think is the correct answers might be. So you can only select the answers matches the one you had decided on. If you follow the system, you will be avoid being confused by the answers that appears to be similar. So what to expect on the part 2 of the test, which is the hazard perception test. So this one, guys, I already expected this on the test. So I practice a lot in the computer. There is a pre-practice there, hazard perception there, that you need to practice. So yeah, to pass this hazard perception test, there is a 75 points. So you need to score 44 to pass this hazard perception test. What if you fail this test, hazard perception test, and you passed your test? Guys, the test is you must pass both of them. If you failed theory test and you pass the hazard perception test, the test result is always fail. So if you, in the other hand, if you pass the theory test and fail the hazard perception test, it's the same result. You fail the test. So you must both pass the theory and the hazard perception test. So what to expect in the hazard perception test? After a break-up of 3 minutes, so the examiner will tell you, will instruct you if you are ready to take the part 2 of the test. So you will need to begin the hazard perception part of the test, guys. You don't need to be, if they tell you you have to start, you have to start, guys, because there is a limit only for the test. So you need to use most of your time during the test. So in my experience, the hazard perception test will last only for about 20 minutes. So before you start, you will be given some instructions explaining how the test works. You also get a chance to practice with the computer and the mouse before you start the test. So as soon as you notice a developing hazard, guys, you need to click the mouse. Don't just click every time. You only click the mouse when, as soon as you see the hazards. So you will have a plenty of time to see the hazards. But the sooner you notice it, the more marks you score. So if you spot the potential hazards, like the pedestrian crossing, the side road, the cyclists, approaching parked vehicles, those kind of hazards. So each clip has at least one hazard in it. So some clips may have more than one hazards. So you have to score a minimum of 44 out of 75s to pass. So guys, based on my experience, what I did is I brought my provisional test, provisional driving license, and then I brought my reference number with me, and then I arrived there 10 minutes before the test. And then after that, they call me because it's in the queue. There are also other examiners other than you in the test center. And then the receptionist will ask your name, confirm your address, and then ask your provisional license and your reference number. And afterwards, guys, the examiner will come and get you. And then you will, she or she will tell you what number of computer you're going to use. And I'm a bit nervous that time. It is normal to be nervous, but don't be nervous, otherwise you will lose your concentration and your focus. So just focus, believe in yourself, and that's what I did. But And after that, guys, after the test, so 57 minutes, including the theory and the hazard perception test, they let me out, and then I wait for the result. So, guys, it's very disappointed because for the first time, I did not pass the test, my theory test. It's very disappointed, but it's not the end of the world. You strive hard, you need a lot of practice again, concentration, believe in yourself. It's not the end of the world if you don't pass it for the first time. It's really disappointing, but I tell you, it's not the end of the world. Keep trying, point out those weaknesses that you did not pass, study more, and keep going. That's all we can do, guys, so we can get our theory test, because theory test is so important when you book your practical test. So guys, I tell you, keep trying, don't give up. If you fail for the first time, I tell you, it's not the end of the world. Keep trying, don't give up, keep going. That's all I can say, and believe in yourself. So good luck, guys, to those who are doing their theory test. Good luck, and hope you pass your test. So yeah, hope this help a little bit. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe my channel. Thank you.